Hello. We're a little early. But hello. We have dragon. We have paintbrushes. We have water that I will not be drinking from. We have water that I will be drinking from. We've got palette. So we'll have acrylic paint to go with everything. OBS is starting off strong by telling me that it's disconnecting and reconnecting in 5 seconds. So we'll see how good of a stream this ends up being. Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, from popular belief, I guess, of what I should do, I'm gonna start off with like a nice white coat on the dragon, but he came out pretty good. He's a little top heavy, which is why he's got the foil helping him out. Like if you let it go, he's a little top heavy. And by a little, I mean a lot top heavy. But it turned out real cute. You guys see him? We're just gonna disconnect and reconnect every 5 seconds apparently. Thank you, OBS. But he's my little dude. My little guy. Hello, welcome. He's got his little moss bits. His little rock pebbles, more moss. His wings are attached, his head is attached, his hat is on. I like sanded his mushroom cap down pretty good. It's not perfect, but neither are mushrooms, so it's fine. And then he's just a little guy, you know, little shelf mushrooms action going on here. He's real cute. As far as his top heaviness goes, I made him his little hoard trinkets. Just got like some rocks and like little key rocks, little charms that look like coins. And then I put like a little piece of red jasper, wrapped a little bit of black leather that I had just lying around. But this is gonna go underneath his hands, like he's holding it. There it goes. So I'm gonna glue this in place after he's all nice and painted. A little sanding and paint will make you the sculptor you ain't. That's rude. But also, yeah, kinda. I'm a great sculptor. Yeah, he's gonna be... Once he's like put together, it'll hold him up and he'll be having his little things. And then I've made like moss and whatnot to be around him on the cake. But for painting purposes, we're gonna be using this little ball of foil to kind of just keep him upright. Or periodically just straight laying him down if we need to. Should I just have this? There it goes. Song's a little aggressive, I feel like. I'll lower that a little bit. I want some chill vibes, and this is not quite chill feeling. Y'all tell me if the music is a little bit too aggressive, or if it's fine. Ah. Gotcha. Okay, then we're just gonna go in. I have like a very rough idea of what I want him to kind of look like. Obviously I want the red and white dotted mushroom cap look. But right now I'm just kind of thinning out some white. I don't want to lose all the scale work because that took forever to do. So we're just gonna go for it. Figure it out as we go. I'm gonna start back here and then we'll work our way up to the front of them. before anybody comes at me, I don't know what any of those different shapes of paintbrushes are. So if I use something wrong in the world of art, please forgive me. Also, if I'm consistently blocking the camera, please politely tell me about it. That brush looks like a dry brush. Well, it's no longer dry because I stuck it in water. I bought like a whole bunch of different, okay, so I bought like an easel set that came with like 3 different sets of paintbrushes, 3 different sets of types of paint. One was acrylic and it came with these. And then there's also watercolor with apparently watercolor paintbrushes. And then oil paints that came with, you guessed it, oil compatible paintbrushes. I am unsure if it really makes that much of a difference. I know that the bristles are different. So like some will hold the water more for watercolors and some will hold the oils better. But I don't really know. I don't know the science of it. The way that I do arts and crafts is if it gets the product or the medium onto the project, it's good enough for me. It's like all these fancy paintbrushes and things that you can buy. This song is a banger. All the fancy paintbrushes that you can buy, and all I can think of is my dad would do painting with it's a white brush now. Like my dad would do paintings with like kitchen knives. Like he would just have kitchen knives and just be like scraping paint across. It's like, to me, it doesn't really matter like what tool you use. Like obviously there's a right and a wrong tool and like there's better uses for it, but like ultimately art, you're just playing around with stuff, right? Until something looks right. You know, sometimes you just need to create stuff. It doesn't have to be professionally done. Basically just get the tip with some paint and you just feather it on. Oh, yeah, like I do that with D&D minis. I think I told you what a dry brush was. Actually, bro. Anybody who doesn't know, this is my brother that's telling me about dry brushes. Pretty sure I told you about a dry brush, but also, I didn't know that there was a certain brush for that. I just figured you took a brush that happened to be dry. I am mostly scared that the wings are gonna fall off or break. It says Nick Pro Filbert 8. That's all that's on here. This is very much an Amazon brand paint kit. It's not professional whatsoever, but again, We're not really here for a professional job. We're just here to create something, and that's enough. I put it on a canvas mostly to protect my desk, but also so I can just kind of move it around as I want. Looks like a wet brush to me. I mean, it is now. I'm so happy with how he turned out, though, sculpt-wise. We'll see if my paint job does it justice, but... if not, if my painting is terrible, which hopefully it's not, but if it is, Liz and Zach, you have my full permission to repaint it once he becomes your little adopted dragon. Which is fine. I had a little bit of trouble getting his head to adhere to his neck yesterday. We got there eventually, but it did not want to line up right, so I was like filing away at it for forever. Man, oh man, does this point out all of my flaws to me. Hopefully you don't see them. I mean, he's beautiful. He's perfect. I ended up just gluing his parts together with the super glue. Is there better epoxy? Probably. Do I have it? No. Gotta do what you gotta do with what you got, you know? Way too high, sorry. Trying to find semi-dry areas to pick them up with. I keep raising it way too high. Figure out which colors I want to use. Is that pretty? That's a pretty red. Okay, we'll go with that, sure. What kind of brush is this one? It's a 5. Round. Thank you, thank you. Nice red shade. Thank you. I think I want that to be brighter, actually. Start off with this and we'll build color on them. I think I want this to be a brighter red than what it is. So, detached part of his wing. We'll fix it. We'll fix it later. I promise. We'll fix it. Yeah, the hat is also gonna be. It's kind of like he's kind of camouflaging into the mushrooms. I'm gonna do a couple of different shades of.
Would you come with me and run away?
Would you come with me and run away? That's a great way to start a song.
Would you come with me and run away?
Depends. Do you get snacks? That would be really awkward if you're not listening to the music. Vinny. Hi, sweetie.
Would you come with me and run away?
Vinny's choosing violence. Hang on. Get down. Bud. Oh no. Okay. Hang tight. Come here. Come here. Oof. Say hello to the people. Hello, people. This is Vincent Von Meow Meow. You should all know him very well. Look at him. He's just, how dare you, mother? How dare you? I wanted to paint. Is this the color I used? I think it was this one. A little bit more. I am planning to paint the rim a little bit different. Unsure if I want to go darker or lighter for it, but I do want it to be different. Might do like a bit of tan into this red and kind of like speckle it in. So that could be pretty. Just going off of vibes, you know? Just painting off of what feels like it looks like it goes there. I think that's all my red caps. Oh, I don't have any paper towels. I should go get some of those soon. I'm gonna go with flesh tint. Should I have probably started with somewhere that wasn't the mushrooms? Probably. Do I regret it? Only minorly. Does it matter? Not really. Should I go get paper towels? Absolutely I should. Am I going to? Not right now. Kind of a gross color. It's fine, here we are. I'm gonna put on the little guy first, and then if it's not cute, then we're gonna pretend that we'd never looked at it. Oh no, that's fine, I think. I wonder if y'all can see just how close my face is getting to this at some points. when I'm trying to paint things. I'm just like, let me just really look here. Just trust the process. It'll look better in a minute. Maybe. Just don't eat it. I would never. I don't like mushrooms. Completely ignoring that it's paint. Should I make him green? I was gonna try to keep him like fairly white to look like the base of the mushrooms, but kind of wondering if like a green or even like green with purpley highlights could be cute. You know, just a little magical guy. Just kind of like dipping into the ethereal grounds of some sort of enchanted forest. What do y'all think? It wouldn't be a dark green, I don't think, if I did green. One side on the mushrooms would be one color and the other side the other color. I don't think I'm following what you're saying. Make his right side edges be purple, like you said, then left side the green. I think that you have more faith in my painting skills than I do. In theory, this is going to end up just sitting on a shelf afterwards, with potential other D&D paraphernalia. No, it's a good idea. I don't think I can execute that. Use flesh tint? That's what it was. Trying to get like a texture to go up into the mushroom. Off-white with more browner highlights like the mushroom stalk stumpy-esque. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was thinking, because like the rocks here are gonna be like a dark gray, like going down his spine. Like a bright red. Scarlet. That sounds pretty. much to it. I've like really thinned it out so that I can kind of just like go over this and make it a little bit less pinky and a little bit more red. I feel like that's doing very much to it though. Maybe not. I do like the brighter red on the tiny mushrooms though. Not over the entire thing, but just like a little bit. What if I did kind of like maybe not this one. Kind of this green? It's called permanent green. Oh, permanent green light, sorry. Like this with this color in bits with like a little bit of beige mixed in. How are we feeling about that? Like not super bright green colors, but like kind of just like mixes of this sort of deal. Try it. I'm gonna go get paper towels though, so I don't get red all in my greens. Benny, stay down. But then the moss is gonna be green. If I just did like this-ish, maybe like a blue? I don't know, I'm kind of feeling purple for some reason. That's kind of ugly. Well, I can paint his eyes black, and then that'll be set up by the time I get over there. If I just did that, like, just... He looks so angry. Just... I kind of do want it to be, like, bug-esque. His face is so sweet. Uh-huh. He looks kind of angry right now, but they... Oh, I can't make a decision of what I want the scales to be. Like a copper? The leaves of gold? Don't have any gold. Hmm. Kind of really want to just do like almost like a wash of this really light purple. But I don't know if that's gonna look bad. Look into those eyes. Kind of want to just see. Except my water's kind of red now, but oh, that's real purple. It doesn't look super purple to y'all, I don't think, but it's pretty purple. I don't really hate it though. If I turn my ring light around a little bit, maybe it'll show you better things. I don't really know. We're just winging it, as usual. Get it? Because we're doing the wing. I'm funny. I don't really hate the purple. I have a sponge. Sponge would be getting some of this off of it afterwards. I don't know if I have one. Kind of makes it look a little bit like a gray, but like with a little bit of purpose to it. I don't hate it. Maybe at least as a starting base. It's not terrible. Really, that's all we strive for, right? It's just not terrible. Kind of feeling like I'm gonna make the body purple. And then the green will pop, the rocks will pop, the white and red pumpkins will pop. Mushrooms. At least a base of purple, and then I might like do a different color of accents on top of it once the purple kind of sets. Maybe the tweezers. There's a freaking Vinny hair in here. looks violet and wispy. Yeah, it's not bad, right? You're going to attempt to trust the process here. Wish that my paint strokes were better on his wings, but here we are. It's all coming together. Cusco's poison. Poison for Cusco. I'm not super worried about like not getting purple on the moss and the rocks because we're just gonna paint over it. I'd rather make sure that all of his scale bits are covered. So kind of like that it's a wash, but you can still very much see all the scale texture. You know? We'll address the atrocity of the wings momentarily. Starting to think I should have painted the pieces and then glued them together afterwards. It's fine, here we are. I'm running a D&D campaign, and there's like a little dragon sprite in the campaign that I think would be kind of cute to sculpt. It might be my next sculpting project. It's the little sprout dragon. Sprite dragon? Sprite dragon. I'm just make little tiny like clay miniatures of all of the creatures in the camp. Maybe not all of them. Some of them are real creepy. Not all of them though. Like the little dragon sprite's cute. Would be pretty cool. It's easy to create him in one piece, you think? I feel like painting him would be easier in pieces. Purple kind of makes me think of Puff the Magic Dragon, but I don't think he's purple, is he? Puff the Magic Dragon lives by the sea. Did it actually say what color Puff the Magic Dragon is? Anybody know? his coat. He's green. Hmm. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know why I was thinking he was purple. Thank you. I'm fighting all the urge to like put little polka dots on it now. But I know that if I do that, then I'm going to mess it up at some point. I'm gonna do... if I can pick it up. We're gonna do sap green, I think, as the base for the moss bits. That's how you can tell these are all fairly new sets. Like, I have to open pretty much all of these. All the wash is kind of doing its thing. We'll go back and do highlights afterwards when I get the base of the moss done. And then go back and do detail highlights on that. Also don't have the best lighting in here if you guys didn't notice that. It's kind of the color of the moss cake that I made today to go on it. I did a tester of the moss cake. It was like you take cake mix and you do like, I think it was 6 tablespoons of cake mix, 4 tablespoons of milk, and 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. So like canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever oil you want to use. Probably not olive oil. And then you put that in like a mug. Hi Vinny, I see your back. Can you not get on my computer desk, please? You can be on the back of my chair, that's fine. Cat plus paint is not a good combo. Yeah, so 6 tablespoons of cake mix, 4 tablespoons of milk, 2 tablespoons of oil. Mix it even with a fork, honestly, and then you just microwave it. Like once it's all nice and mixed, you just throw it in the microwave for like a minute and a half. And then it comes out, it's not a great texture, but it's fantastic for like tearing it apart to turn into chunks of moss. I put food coloring in it, obviously. Probably not gonna do a video showing what the cake ended up looking like, just because I feel like that's a lot of effort for what could be a picture. But if you follow me on Instagram, I will post a picture of that. My Instagram is quite literally the same as my YouTube. Yeah, I'll post a picture of the cake when it's done. On there, and you can kind of see it. This is almost spot on exactly the color that's the moss cake. See, I kind of like the purple because the green is popping a lot. And Vinny's back up here. Hey, bud. What you doing? You causing chaos? Tiny little chaos demon? Uh-uh. No, sir. No, sir. It's fine. He just wants to paint too, I guess. Trying to thin it out a little bit. The paint got a little thick, so it's kind of destroying some of the detail work that I put in here. You know, with all of my foil jabs. Hopefully y'all don't mind that I'm not doing a horror game gameplay last 2 streams. Just didn't have it in me, you know? Sometimes you just gotta listen to that part of you. What color are shelf mushrooms? When I get to that, what color is that usually? Like brown? Brown or a tan? May have given him a little bit too much moss to put on. It's fine. Your sound is cut out? Like currently it doesn't, you don't hear anything? Do you hear me right now? As I immediately stop talking. Everything is showing like it's okay on my side. I don't know. You hear me loud and clear. Okay. Then I don't know what to say about your sound cutting out. Maybe I disconnected for a second? Should be back. We're gonna go with Viridian as like a little highlight thing. Hello! Thank you. He's coming together a little bit by little bit. I decided to make him kind of purple. This is like a bluish color. It might not show up on the stream very well, but it looks real pretty. Here, it's just like little bits and bobs everywhere. Probably gonna need to let the green dry a little bit more. Go in with some like little yellow bits. Essentially like there's little flowers and stuff in here. Does anybody know what color shelf mushrooms are? Are they kind of like a beigey color? It's getting there. Oh, that's real pink. Okay, I didn't want it to be that pink. It's real bright. Can y'all see it? That's real bright pink. Go with a little bit of gray. Maybe just a little bit of white. And a smidgen of blue. Gonna try to round it out. That's science. It's not quite doing what I wanted it to do. Looking a little blotchy. I was trying to give him a little bit more depth to scale colors. But he's kind of blotchy looking. Bye. Welcome back. Keep taking them off camera. Sorry. I'm trying to get into like little nooks and crannies. like a mess, but it's fine. We'll get there eventually. Oof, dropping things.
Can you feel my heartbeat?
He does need a name. What do we want to name him? What does he feel like to y'all? What kind of a name?
Can you feel my heartbeat?
Marty. What about Marty? Marty the Smarty. I feel like that's not cool enough of a name. He looks like a fun guy. You reusing jokes? You reusing jokes over there? What the oh, I think I just painted my microphone. Did I paint it? Uh-oh. That's fine. this is a decent color for the shelf mushrooms. It kind of pops. They're still funny. You get a pass, it's funny. He is a pretty fun guy. How do we feel about Steven? No. As soon as I said it, no. The webcam really makes this look splotchy. Promise it's a lot better of a paint job than the webcam makes it look. Although, yes, I did forget to go back and paint the bottom of him. We'll get there. We don't talk about how unsmooth the bottom of his tail is. Nobody's gonna look at the bottom of the tail. They're gonna immediately pick it up and look at the bottom. Like, you didn't paint this very well. It's fine. Never claimed to be professional painters. We're just here hanging out. Just a little bit of yellow here and there. My friend Liz, who's the one that ordered this cake for her husband, and coincidentally ordered this little guy, is very artistic. So I just have this feeling that she's gonna be like, oh, it's great. No, he is. I can give myself more credit. He's cute. It's fine. It's fine. Coming out looking good. Aw, thanks. Looks cute. Okay, thanks. I was just talking badly about it. Thanks, guys. And get some gray going. Straight gray. For these rocks. Ugh. God, where do you start? Way up there. Oh my goodness. Who built you? Did they not know that we were going to be painting you? It's crazy. I think that's a great idea that I did not do the white dots on the mushroom yet. Because the amount of times I'm manhandling the cap. A little bit redonkulous. I think I'm gonna do the rocks that are in like the front of his chest area, like a brown. I'm also gonna go back with some black on these. Maybe I'll do gray. And then just keep it cohesive, make them all gray. And like a little bit of black like accents to the rocks. Honestly, any excuse that I have to make something that looks like a dragon or to include a dragon, I'm doing it. It was funny, we were at like we call it soup parties in our group of friends. So we all like gather around and there's like 20 to 30 plus people there, so that means there's 20 to 30 plus soups. Everybody's got like a crock pot or whatever. And you just go around, you eat soup. And it's a great time. Just hang out and eat soup. It's become kind of a yearly thing. My friend Jackie is amazing at hosting. And that's when, that's where we were when Liz came up to me and asked, she was like, hey, this is gonna sound really silly, but can I order a cake for my husband? I was like, how is that silly? I have a bakery. That's perfectly fine. And then she continued to be like, no, the silly part is I want a dragon on it. And I was like, oh, say less. Absolutely. What kind of dragon? How big of a dragon? Do you want the whole cake to be a dragon? She just started laughing and she's like, no, just like a mushroom dragon if possible. I was like, anything for you. Anything for you and anything for any possible opportunity for me to make a dragon. Absolutely. And here we are. I think I'm realizing why I really wanted to make him purple. So my sister made me a big old plushy dragon that is either in the living room or it's on my bed. I don't remember where he's landed. I think he's over there. But he's a big old plump purple dragon. If I wasn't covered in paint on my fingers, I would go grab it and show it to you, but I don't want to get paint all over it. Different day. Different day, different time, I will show you the little dragon. The not so little dragon. But he is purple. Maybe I just have the mindset to be drawn to purple for dragons. Because purple is like the color of magic, so it kind of does make sense. I feel like I'm rambling now. You're welcome. Yeah, I need some accents on the stones. It doesn't pop as much as I wanted it to. That'll be good. We'll let it dry for a little bit and then we'll go back in. I think I'm gonna leave his stomach, chest, whatever, white. Man, whoever built this guy did not think about the skill set of the one painting it, that's for sure. It's funny because I'm the one that built it, you know? It's like, I can talk about the person who built this as if they had it out for me. What is this song? It's so repetitive. Oh my god. Thank you. It knew. It knew that its time would come. Alright, where did that beige go? There we go. Being increasingly difficult to hold and let y'all see what I'm doing at the same time. Puff the Magic Dragon. We made that joke already. Oh my god, how am I supposed to... Naturally, this is how you should hold something when you're painting it. Just full claw. The claw. Maybe I will do some of the copper. Oh no. I don't know why I was trying to open that with one hand. Oh wait, oh it's shiny! I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't think it was gonna actually be shiny. Oh my god. Guys. You see it? Leaves of Gold is back on the menu. Anyone who doesn't know the inside joke of Leaves of Gold, I had somebody wanted a cake and they wanted gold leaf on it, which is a product that's like really, 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 really thin layers of gold. That's just like super, super thin that you can put on cakes. I love this. But they didn't know the word for it, I guess, and they just kept saying they wanted leaves of gold and like gold leaves. So because they got like buttercream roses and things on it, and I just thought that they wanted the leaves of the flowers to be like gold, you know? Like, make the flowers, paint them gold. It is a thing. It's not super outlandish. Turns out they wanted gold leaf, and they were very confused as to why I would paint the leaves of their flower gold. So there's a whole thing. It's fine. This is so cute. I was thinking this was gonna be like kind of like a dull brown color to put into the insides of the texture part of the mushroom, but this is so much better. Leaves of gold. It's so cute. I am one of those people that like I'll put edible glitter on your cake unless you tell me not to, because I just feel like it's so much fun. I will be covered in... So, edible glitter, luster dust, is so much better than just glitter. Glitter is terrible. Glitter is atrocious. Glitter can just go to hell. Edible glitter, however, fantastic. Love it. What if I, like... What if I did the tips of his wings? Do we love that? Do we hate that? I kind of love it. We're gonna do it. Gilded. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Can you see how cute it is? Not yet. Yet, but you will. You will. Oh my god, if I had known that this was going to be like shiny, shiny copper, this whole dragon would have been copper. Tiny little copper dragon. The terror that it would rain. You see it? How cute that Oh my god, I love it. This is so good because the wings needed something. I just didn't know what it needed, but it needed this. This was definitely past Sarah knew. Past Sarah knew that future Sarah was gonna do this. That's why past Sarah didn't sculpt a whole bunch of stuff. If you're new here, my real name is not Luminthia. Shocker. I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you. Oh my god, it's so cute. So cute. I love it so much. I keep pulling it away. I'm so sorry. So freaking cute. Where else can I put gold? I think that's probably fine. Unless... it's so cute. But a little bit every now and then in his moss. I think we're slowly getting to the final stages, boys and girls and everything in between. Some of y'all might be thinking, thank God, it's almost over. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. Almost as long as it took to sculpt the thing. Would it be too much to put some gold on this? Maybe like a little dry brushing of it? I'm gonna do it. Just to make the ruffles kinda... doesn't pop as much because it's kinda goldish color, but it's a little bit, just a little bit of sparkle, you know? It's fine. It's fine, just fine. Okay, now back to the original plan. Where is a nice kind of muddled brown that I can put in here? Raw sienna? Hello? Raw sienna. That's the gross color, I guess, that we're gonna put inside the extra bits. Oh, that's real dark. Where'd that beige go? Hang on a second. It's almost as dark as the crapper. Bit better. Now it's like this color. Let me maneuver so you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of fun. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like putting some paint in there and then just flooding it with water and then dabbing it out. It's kind of neat. Vinny's choosing violence again, we see. Oh, well, okay. Camera didn't want to turn around. Just please don't. Just please don't.
I will miss you forever.
Kind of reminds me of like those old-timey, like the German, like the painted German children. I don't know if I'm quite making sense. But they're like collectibles that you can get. Kind of reminds me of that. His face is so blotchy. I'll touch up his face whenever I can manhandle him a little bit more, I think. Everything else looks fine. He's just a little bit patchy. Vincent? Vincent? Vinny is walking through my ring light currently. As gingerly as possible. But also... Come here. Get your other foot through. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, me too. Oh, okay. Crisis averted. Everything's fine. Okay. Go ahead. Go and be free. Somewhere else. Good Lord. I'm only painting the face, Vinny. That's a perfect time to come over and just... Hey, how you doing? It's a little bit better, but not super great. At this point, it's fine. Rosie the Red-Capped Dragon? I just now saw that. That's cool. That's a cool name. Rosie the Red-Capped Dragon. Just giving it a little bit of dapple look to the rocks, I think. It's cute. Just a little bit of interest. Cool. think it's time for the spots. She says with the paintbrush in her mouth. Let me get the eyes first. Okay. Yeah, he looks angry. He's a cutie. Also, realizing now, there's a whole part of this mushroom that I just missed. Yeah, touch that up too. It's touching up part of his tail. I know you couldn't see it, but it's fine. Oh my god, I forgot I had water this whole time. Fantastic. Alright. Time for the dots. I don't know why the dots is what's making me nervous, but it's fine. We'll get there. I don't know why I'm so scared to do the dots. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, it's fine. Just do it. Just do it. Do I go big or do I maybe some? Okay, just do it. You do look a little angry. You know what? It's fine. Thank you for the black dots on the speckles. I thought it was a good little added bit. I think it's his eyebrows that make him look angry. I'm not gonna use this tiny paintbrush for these things. I feel like I'm gonna be here all day doing them. And they're gonna be wonky looking. But there's a dot! We have a dot. Two dots. Second dot has entered the chat, guys. Just had an intrusive thought to just like put paint and just flick it onto it. I feel like that would not end well. Okay, suddenly a very retro song's playing. It's fine. What are you doing? Then he's being a chaos demon again. Thank you. Just looked up, sorry. I've been concentrating on the dots. I do think it's coming together pretty good. And if they don't like it, I will gladly take him back home with me. Or her, Ruby the red-capped. He's cute. Just doing a second coat on these guys, because the ones in the small mushrooms are thick enough dots that I don't think I need to recoat it. But these I kind of do. And I think we're done after this, actually. I'll look at it and see if there's anything else. And then once it dries a little bit, I might go back and like touch it up before I go to bed. But it's getting late for one. It's almost 9 o'clock. I still gotta get me dinner. Hello! I lurked at the start while getting your nails done. Nice. Hope the salon I also enjoyed me painting with dragon white essentially at the beginning. Super exciting stuff. But hello, welcome. He's done. I'm happy with it. I have to glue that in place still, but like, it's pretty cute. I don't know if you can really see how cute he is. He's pretty cute. The little cutie. Cutie patootie with his little gold embellishments and things. And the details on the inside of his mushroom for anybody who didn't see that. His face is still a little derpy. That's fine. He's still cute. Yeah. Now you get to see my extremely tired looking, probably red out eyes from painting in the dark for so long. Hello. My tripod doesn't want to hold me. Hold y'all? Hold y'all? Hello. I'll just be down here. It's fine. Oh, again, my necklace is deciding to have a mind of its own. It's fine. Everything's fine. But, ta-da! He's done! It's marvelous. Thanks! Thanks, guys. Again, not exactly the horror-packed streams that I've wanted to be doing, but like there's too much stuff going on in the world that they're just not happening. But here, look, there's that. There we go. That's horror. Raccoon Police Department. Stars, you know? I keep looking this way like y'all are gonna be up here and there's no camera there. You're down here. But anyway. That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna let them dry for a little bit and then maybe do a little touch-ups here and there once I can like really manhandle them and pick them up. And like look at all the different angles a little bit better. Possibly out in the kitchen where there's a little bit better light. And yeah. That's all I got. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys think he's as cute as I think he is, and I hope that my friends think that he's cute. Otherwise, he will be coming back home and he will probably be sitting on some shelf to some degree over there, over yonder. But odds are he's gonna be at my friend's house, watching over their dice or something. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out. We will probably next week be back on a spooky themed thing of some sort. Probably gonna be trying to do some BioShock. I would like to kind of finish BioShock if possible before Resident Evil Requiem comes out. Requiem? Requiem. Let me say it 3 times. Before the new Resident Evil comes out. And then we can deep dive into that because I'm super pumped for that. But I do really want to get Bioshock done. So we will be revisiting that probably in the next stream. So keep an eye out. Um, as I had stated before, streams are pretty much gonna just be when I have energy, and we're just gonna go from there instead of me having a super structured thing for the moment at least. It's just gonna be when I have time, when I have energy. That's when we're gonna stream. So if you follow my Instagram, I will try to post there probably the morning of or a couple hours before. Otherwise, it's gonna be whatever it is. So hopefully that's fine. Um, and then we'll chat again next time. Yeah, cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.